Big Time Rush is going back on tour in just a few days. And to celebrate, I want to talk about something that's been bothering me about this band for years, and that is their album covers. And this is something that I'm very passionate about because I love this band so much, and these thoughts have been building for a long time. So let's look at each one and analyze. First up, we have BTR, and this cover is just okay to me. Obviously, the most blatant thing that everyone talks about when it comes to this cover is Kendall's extremely long arms. He fucking looks like Mr. Tickle. Also, this pose has always just been a bit weird to me because they're like bent over, like 90 degrees. In what context would they have to walk like this? Like, I understand they pose this way to make it look more dynamic, but there were definitely other ways they could have gone about it. But my real beef with this album cover is the fact that they didn't go with the album cover used in the show. You know, like the title screen. Like, why not? I love that cover so much. My only guess is that they didn't want it to look like the show. They wanted to put this out like a real album and not just like a soundtrack to the show. But if you're gonna do that, then why not pick a better image, because this one ain't it. Honestly, I'm gonna give this one like a 5. It's just average. Next up, we have Elevate, which I really do not like this cover. I love the concept of it, you know, with the guys floating, elevating, if you will. Like, I get what they were going for, but the execution is horrible. Like, why is the text so fucking big? And why does the background look like it was made in Canva or something? Honestly, this cover would have been so much better if it just didn't have any text. Like, if it was just the guys floating, elevating in midair, it would have been so hard. Or at most, just have like the Big Time Rush logo on the bottom. Like, that would have looked so cool. But this, I mean, just looks like an amateur did this. And it's so ironic because like this is my favorite album of theirs. But the cover, I mean, talk about soundtrack to the show. This looks like a soundtrack to the show. 3 out of 10. Very disappointing. Next up, we have 24/7. And I have said before that this is my least favorite of all their albums. You can check out that review on my page somewhere. But when it comes to their covers, ironically, this is easily their best cover. I love how they're outside a convenience store, which are normally open 24/7. The composition is very solid. Logan doing an ollie adds some motion to the cover. The color palette works here. Everything works here. I have no complaints. Honestly, in comparison to all the other covers, I'll give this a 10. But moving on to their latest album, Another Life, an album that was like 10 years in the making. We waited so long for a new album. I was dying to see what it would sound like, but I was also dying to see what it would look like. And I think this cover is horrible. Like, I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing when I saw this cover. I let out the biggest fucking groan I've like ever let out in my life. Because honestly, what the hell is this? The faces overlapping and surrounding the border of the album looks so tacky and cluttered and not very well done. I just don't know what they were thinking with this. The only positive I can give this cover is the color palette is great, but there is nothing else that I would praise here. I'm gonna give this one like a 3. Again, very disappointing. Let me know which album cover you like the best.